So money is a tool, right? It's a means to achieve something. And having enough of it unlocks the availability for us to have options. Here are 4 ways for you to invest money. Up next. Hey guys, welcome back to Money Talks with me, Nabeel Khan, where we start a real conversation about money for you to build the right mindsets, habits, and education in your journey to financial freedom. So, before we get to the 4 ways you can invest money, we need to all understand the golden rule. So the golden rule is, if you can keep more money every single month than you give away, then you will just have more money every single month. And if you have more money this year than you did last year, that's great, you are on track. And if you don't have more money than you did last year, then you've clearly given it away. So if you don't understand that rule yet, guys, then go check out my video on budgeting, where I help you understand how money flows into and flows out of your life so that you always have more money. And now that you have more money, we can look at the 4 ways to invest. So what are they? Number 1 is have a plan. Having a plan means starting with the end in mind. And here's an example. Let's say you wish you had R1,000,000. If you can't answer the question, what am I going to do with R1,000,000, it's very likely that it will never ever come your way. If you already know what you're going to do with R1,000,000, then you'll be able to ask yourself the next question, which is, how do I get that R1,000,000? And once you answer that, you will be able to put a plan in place in order for you to get the R1,000,000. Thinking this way turns your wishes and vision into a goal and turns your goal into a strategy. Once you have a strategy, what you've actually done is create an expectation inside of you to grow your money over time. So number 2, pay your debts first. So debts work the same as investments do, only against you. So if you owe somebody a lot of money or an institution and it's gaining interest, it's growing and growing and growing, and the longer that you leave it, you will just pay more and more and more, and it'll hurt you. So set yourself a goal to be debt-free and put in place a plan where you put money into paying off the debt as fast as possible, and you'll be surprised that once you pay off that debt and you had a habit and a goal and a strategy and you paid that debt off, you put yourself in a wonderful position to take that exact same money and invest it. I'll tell you a little story. I once spent 4 hours creating a strategy and explaining this entire concept to a guy that was hugely in debt. And that strategy that we planned was going to get him debt-free in 2 years. And we chatted about for a long period of time about how he could get extra sources of income and create a side hustle, and where he could do freelance work and so on and so forth. And basically, this guy called me 6 months later and said, Nabeel, I am debt-free. Where can we invest some money? And that was amazing to see, because I was confused. I said, okay, so this guy had a strategy. What he actually did was, when I realized later, is he internalized it and aggressively fought towards achieving a goal that he set himself internally. So success can be achieved anywhere, guys. And if you just take care of debts first and don't owe anyone money, it can create a powerful, powerful habit that can only make you wealthier over time. Let's move on to number 3, guys. Identify investment options that suit your goals. So once you have a couple of goals, break them down into time frames, long-term, medium-term, and short-term. By doing that, you can now understand what investment to choose out there that will suit your plan, so that you can understand and that you are likely to stick to. Because if you don't understand your plan or why you're doing something, it's just not going to happen. So if you're planning to invest to achieve a goal in a relatively short period of time, you need to understand that you also might need access to that money in a relatively short period of time. So choose an investment that has accessibility, and always understand what risk you are taking and if it's safe to take that risk over the time frame of your goal. So if your time frame for your goal in the medium term allows you freedom to invest money for a longer period of time, and you've covered your basis of emergency funds, etc., in the short term, then choose an investment that allows you, maybe trades off accessibility and allows you the benefit of lower taxes. And again, always seek to understand what it is you are doing before you get yourself into it, so that you can avoid as many mistakes and decisions as possible. So long term, if you're planning for a goal which is long into the future, you're going to probably have the goal to pull up a large sum of money. So pick an investment that allows you to do that with the best possible scenario for that point in time. even if you are sacrificing accessibility to that money. Because most people in a long-term plan, if they are worried about accessibility, they obviously didn't have a plan in the first place for emergencies, and they didn't, most importantly, understand the golden rule. And let's not go down that route. So let's look at the last one, number 4, invest in yourself. You are the person that's going to get everything that you want in life. So by investing in yourself, you are only equipping yourself with the right tools, mindsets, and habits to get everything that you deserve. And the best part about this is you probably most likely don't need to even spend any money doing this. So spend time to seek knowledge always and create a deeper understanding and a perspective of the world around you. Create social networks and build real relationships over time. Find a balance in your work and family life. Work on strengthening your body too. Take a cooking class. Read. Explore culture. If you don't like reading, watch positive shows on TV. Find a mentor. That is a proven strategy of actually developing and investing in yourself. Spend some time setting the goals that we discussed in 1, 2, and 3 of this video. Learn how to manage your time so you can maximize your time that you can invest in yourself. Explore your creative side. Maybe you want to go out and take photos in the morning and learn how photography works. This experience to me has been a big learning curve in videography, in the creation of this channel, this idea, and it all happened actually in my personal investment time. And thanks for watching, guys. What we're trying to do here is create a community where everybody wins and everybody builds the right mindsets and habits. So please remember, the best tips and feedback actually come from you guys. So please leave a comment below and let me know what you thought about this video. And if you found it helpful, like, subscribe, and share this video. And I'll catch you in the next one.